Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coffee chat time with Donna Redowitz. I'm loving it. I'm loving our coffee chat time. Hold on one second. And as soon as I started talking, of course, I get this itch in my throat where I have to cough. So pardon me. Just give me 1 second because I am going to cough. Pardon me. Happens every time, right? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm so glad that you're here with me for coffee chat. And for those of you who may or may not know me, but I am Donna Redowitz, and I am a licensed clinical social worker as well as an expert transformational relationship coach. And I help women reclaim their brilliance after divorce, heal their soul fracture, and really learn how to become their own soulmate first, so they can, and where you can become your own soulmate first and create and live that amazing life that you know is in your heart, but for whatever reason hasn't been able to manifest because what I would call the residual effects of divorce, or even the current effects of divorce, are still, the heartbreak and the pain are still leading the heart. So what I wanted to talk to you today, hi Diane, good morning, good morning. What I wanted to talk to you today with today's coffee chat is the power of conviction. So here's what I mean by the power of conviction. I was having a conversation yesterday with my Divorcing Gracefully and Beyond alumni group who are now in what I consider to be my master's program, right? It's a higher level coaching program that once you've been through the first 12 weeks and you've learned the basic principles of Divorcing Gracefully and Beyond and what I teach, this is the next level. And we spoke how much time and energy is invested in other people, and the ability to help other people make decisions and root them on and cheer them on is an innate ability in most women. And yet when it comes to ourselves, we sometimes are lacking in that conviction. And if we don't have conviction, if you're going for a goal, if you want something, hi Julie, it's so good to see you, my friend. Yay, you're here. If you want something in your life, we can't be willy-nilly about it. So let me give you a visual, because I'm a very visual person. Let's say I have a gun that shoots confetti, right? So it's a play gun, it shoots confetti, and confetti just goes all over the place. Versus a laser gun, which has one laser that shoots directly to the target. Which target do you think is going to be reached quicker, faster, more effectively, and more efficiently? You got it, right? The laser. So if you're saying you want something, but you're shooting confetti out, where you're willy-nilly, sometimes you say you want it, you're not really clear, there's no focus, versus saying exactly what you want, right? So for instance, yeah, I'd like to, and I don't want to have what I came through. I don't want to have the pain again. Let's say there was a narcissistic husband or a narcissistic relationship. I don't want to go through that. Versus I am focused 100% on bringing in exactly the right person at exactly the right time, who's going to be kind and caring and committed and focused on me, where I will be focused on him, where I'm coming to the relationship 100% full. He's coming to the relationship 100% full. Neither of us are dependent upon each other for our happiness. We have a natural, abundant ecosystem where we are interdependent, right? Where I help him be a better person. He helps me be a better person. Together, we help each other, and the relationship become a healthier and more advanced and more intimate and more deep and meaningful relationship. Do you see the difference? Because that's conviction. Because we're not wishing or saying what we don't want. We are saying exactly what we want. We're being very clear. And I don't know if you know my language, if you're noticing the way I'm speaking, there's not wishy-washy. I am speaking with conviction, because that, my friends, is the key to bringing in what you want. And this could be in anything. It could be in relationships. It could be in finances. It could be for a job, because here at Divorcing Gracefully and Beyond, my main goal in our first 12 weeks that we work together is to heal that soul fracture, is to quiet down your nervous system, is to allow your brain to get out of the fight or flight mode, to get back into the parasympathetic mode, so we're open to hearing where our soul's guidance and our soul's journey and what our birthright is. You know, Laura yesterday, hi Tina, Laura yesterday on the graduation, on the master's program call had said, you know, she's stepping back into her birthright of the love that's available to her as a result of her birthright. And I have to tell you, that was something that really hit me in the heart so beautifully. And I want to remind you, you have a birthright. Your birthright is to be happy. Your birthright is to be peace. Your birthright is to be love and experience love. Now, I'm not going to say to you that it means that your life is perfect and that is void of problems and that you'll never receive any challenges or pain, because what we learn at Divorcing Gracefully and Beyond, true love, true peace, true abundance, is the conviction, going back to that, right? Having the conviction that I am joyful in spite of my circumstances, because it's not my outside circumstances that are defining how I show up in the world. It's not my outside circumstances that are defining how it is that I am in the world. It's my inside circumstances, right? So my mind, my emotions are not controlling my body anymore. It is my mind that's going to control my body, because I get to say, wait a minute, I am feeling this emotion, but feelings are not facts. They are just feelings. So going back to the power of conviction, if you don't have conviction in what you want and where you're going, what you will likely notice is this, what I would say, feeling of consistent movement, but really no fruit, right? And so you may start feeling tired. You may start feeling like things aren't working out for you. You may feel like this initial burst of, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to date and I'm going to do this, only to find out that it's not working. Don't get discouraged, right? Because that's just universal feedback that your heart is still in a place where it needs a little bit of work, right? Everything we do is universal feedback. Nothing we do is of naught, right? Nothing that we do is of waste. I like to say, hi Kirsten, I like to say we are a no waste zone in our emotions and our feelings and our actions, in our experiences, because everything that we're doing is giving us more and more feedback of what we don't want and more of what we want. Our brain learns in contrast. You know, if we didn't have contrast, if we didn't have hot and colds, if we didn't have good and bad, we wouldn't know how to find that middle ground. So what I would say to you with today's coffee chat message is really look at what it is that is the number one thing that you would like to be doing right now. Would you like to be ridding that mind of the toxic emotions that keep repeating over and over and over, those thoughts that you just can't get out of your head? They feel like they're on repeat. Are you at a point where your thoughts are maybe a little bit more managed and you want to be at a state of peace where you're waking up every day in a state of peace? Are you at a point that you're ready to bring in a new relationship? Or is there an area at work that you're looking to improve upon? Are you looking to maybe bring in more friendships? Maybe you're not ready to bring in a partner, but you really would like to increase your friendships. Either way, decide what the number one thing for you right now, what is the most important thing for you to be working on, and then get into conviction with it. Not willy-nilly, wishy-washy, maybe sorta, kind of. You get into the conviction of, this is exactly what I want, this is exactly where I'm going, and this is exactly what I'm going to put on my vision board, because that is going to lead you to your goal. And if you're struggling and you just can't seem to figure it out, or your heart and your emotions just seem so overpowering that your ability to even think clearly or to create that path for yourself is just, you just can't do it, just know you're not alone, right? And this is why I believe the work here at Divorcing Gracefully and Beyond is second to none. It is something that no one else in the world does. And I would also like you to know that going through and healing your heart and healing the soul fracture is a very delicate job. And, you know, I want you also to know there's hope and it can be done, right? You 100% can heal your soul fracture. You 100% can reclaim your brilliance. You 100% can tap into and come into alignment with yourself and create the life that you want. So if my message resonates with you, right below this video, I'm going to have a Breakthrough to Life and Love call invitation where if you're ready to do the work and you're ready to be a DG sister, come aboard and schedule a Breakthrough to Life and Love call with me. And if you're just coming in now and you haven't quite seen what I spoke about the power of conviction this morning, please do. Please go ahead and watch this video because there was some really good stuff in there. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. Casey, as you can see, look at Casey in the background. I don't know if can you see her right here? Look at this. Isn't she the cutest little thing? Casey is my, what I would call COO of operations. And she is joining me today. And she always joins me. She's part of the board of directors here at Divorcing Gracefully and Beyond. We're going for our morning walk. So I wish you guys all of the best and I'll see you later. Bye.